I'm a mayor.
How you doing here? Here of none here. We're going to be going over housing in this video and some of the specifics of it. So first off, let's go an overview of what housing is and some of the stuff that we have here. So we have a total of 41 homes. 38 of them are going to be buyable with gold. 3 apartments ranging from 11,000 to 13,000 gold. 10 small homes, which are going to be 40,000 to 73,000 gold. 10 medium homes, which are going to be 190,000 to 335,000 gold. 10 large homes, which are going to range from 760,000 to 1,295,000 gold. And 3 manors, ranging from 3,775,000 to 3,785,000 gold. The total for those 3 manors is going to be 11,340,000 gold. And the reason that's important is because there is titles attached with those manors. And for all houses, if you want to buy every single house in the game using gold, it's going to be 25,743,000 gold for all houses. There's currently only 2 homes are purchasable with crowns, and I should also mention there's outside of those numbers as well. There's 1 in-home you get as a quest reward, and then 3,000 for the other 2. That extra 6,000 is also included in the all-house total there. Now, what's an inn? An inn is going to be first for the free one, and then 3,000 gold for the second and third. Furnishings, you get about 15, 30 with ESO plus. Trophies, get 1 with 2 with ESO plus. Other collectibles, 1, 2 with ESO plus. I should have mentioned ESO plus doubles the number of this. That's why I put these out here for 2 different things. The cost is going to be free, and then 3,000 gold. Total for all of them is going to be 6,000 gold. Number of guests you can have in it is 1. We've tested this out on the PTS, and you can only get 1 extra person inside there. A note we should mention, it does require a quest to be done for the purchase. It's 3K per house after the free one, and you cannot be purchased with crowns. Apartments, there's 3 in total. Furnishings, you can get 50 in there, 50 or 100. Trophies, you can get 1. You can get 2 with plus. And other collectibles, you can get 1 or 2. Cost is about 11,000 to 13,000 gold. Total number for all of them is 36,000 gold. You can get a total number of 5 guests in there. Note that there's 1 per alliance with prerequisites, and it can also be bypassed with crowns, okay? Small homes, you have 10 small homes in total. You get 100 furnishings, 200 with ESO plus. Trophies and collectibles, you get 5 and 10 with ESO plus. Other collectibles, you get 2 with 4 from ESO plus. The cost is about 40,000 to 73,000 gold. Total for all of them, 583,000 gold if you want to buy all 10. Number of guests, 5, same as apartments. And they have prerequisites and can be bypassed with crowns. Medium homes, 10 in total. You get 200 furnishings or 400 with ESO plus. You get 10 trophy collectibles or 20 with ESO plus. You get 3 other collectibles and 6 with ESO plus. The cost is 190,000 gold to 335,000 gold. Total for all 10 medium houses is 2,778,000 gold. Number of guests, we're estimating about 8 plus. Unfortunately, PTS is a little empty, so it's hard for me to get an exact number, and Zoss has not told us. Supposedly, the next patch will have a definite number, and hopefully, I'll edit that number in post. But currently, we got 8. We got 8 in there, and no one was getting kicked out. So that's currently the limit. Note that these do have prerequisites, and it can be bypassed with crowns. Now, large homes, 10 total. They have 300. They can hold 300 furnishings and 600 with ESO plus, 20 trophy collectibles and 40 with ESO plus, 4 other collectibles and 8 with ESO plus, and the cost ranges from 760,000 gold to 1,295,000 gold. The total for all 10, 11 million gold. Number of guests, 8 to 24. Not again, we're not sure what it is. I gotta imagine it's gonna be higher than the mediums, but lower than the Manors, which are currently capped at 24. Note that these again have prerequisites, and they can also be bypassed with crowns. Now, finally, Manors. There's 3 total. In the furnishing, you get 350,000 or 350 furnishings, 700 with the ESO plus. You have 40 trophy collectibles, 80 with the ESO plus as well. 5 other collectibles, 10 with the ESO plus. Cost ranges from 3,775,000 to 3,785,000. Total gold, 11,340,000 gold. Number of guests, 24. Note, this requires to be an alliance hero. It can be bypassed with crowns, though. There's custom titles for each of the residents and a title for all 3. So you can be clan mother or clan father, lord or lady, chancellor, or if you get all 3, you can be a count or countess. So that's the basics that we have currently on most of these current houses. Apologize, I can't get much more information about the number of visitors. You're limited to what it is. But we're going to take a tour through all these houses in this video. I apologize if I rush through or go through some of these quickly, but hopefully some of this will be interesting to you guys. So, let's get ourselves started. And I'm going to be doing this in one go, so hopefully you don't see too much editing. Okay, so first house that's on the list here is Mara's public house here, as you can see. As you can see, it's a little hole in the wall. You don't get any furnishings with this. You actually have to buy furnishings. It does not come with it. And it's a little dinky, isn't it? Next is going to be the Ebony Flask Room. I did not collect this one. I wanted to go in and preview it just to show you what it looks like when it previews and what it looks like when you buy it, to show that it doesn't give you anything extra. Now, each of these inn rooms are in the starting zones too. So as you can see here, another little area here. Nothing you can really do, but you can come in here. You don't get any other option but unfurnished with this one. And at this point now, I own every single house that there is. So this is all that they have. They have one small little candle so you don't get lonely. And next in the inn line is the Rosy Lion here. It's nice it shows you all this stuff here, but given the limited amount of stuff that you can put in these homes, there's no way you're going to fit all that in. So you can see you get like 3 windows that have no view and a small little candle. That's all they give you. So those are the 3 inns that you get through the quests, and an extra 3k gold if you want as well. Next is going to be the apartments. First up on the list, it's going to be the Barbed Hook. Now, this is where they start coming in furnished. Now, I do have a few of these that are not furnished. I did purchase them furnished, but because it's PTS, there's a bug once in a while that when you purchase them furnished and then get kicked out, it comes back to you as owning it, but doesn't furnish it. And there's no way to reset that after it happens. Hopefully, they're going to be fixing that bug, though. And if they don't, well, you can go back. So you can see this is a house in Aradon. Get a bit more room here. Next on the list, Flaming Nyx Deluxe Garrett. Here we go. A few more other good things with this as well. We're going to get into a little bit more a little later on actual crafting and stuff in this, but this is actually kind of nice with the permissions. When we buy it, we can actually set, if we already have a house, we can set permissions on the other house there and then import them. So you can see here, we also get achievements for owning houses inside these various areas. Even if you buy them on other characters, they will transfer. So yeah, we got an entire in-room here. Right here in Deshaun. Alright, and next on the hit parade, Sisters of the Sand Department. That's going to be the Sentinel one. Okay, so Sisters of the Sand one. Not a bad one. It's probably the smaller of the ones, though. But it has the least amount of light source, too. Nope, nope. That's going to be annoying. You're trying to extinguish that, you're going to go outside. So that covers most of the apartments there. So next we're going to get into small homes. This is where you see a lot more character, I feel. First one up on the list is going to be Autumn's Gate. Also, folks that are watching this live, how you doing? Apologize if I don't talk to you too much while we look at some of these as well. And yeah, something I just pointed out as well is you can move anything that we see here. So you see this is a Nord lodging here. Single bed. Because you're a Nord, you probably won't get any love. Get a bar here for all the friends that won't visit you. A table for two that's only one person's ever going to sit in. Did I have two in there? Yeah, it has like two sets of fireplaces in there. Okay. It's alright for a Nord house. Alright, next on the list, Black Vine Villa. The reason we're not going alphabetical is because I'm trying to show you the size increase on these as well. If I just hop around from, like, apartment to, like, small house to large house, you won't really get a sense for these. And yes, it should be mentioned as well that this is coming out in February. Currently in PTS, we're testing this out here. Now, also should mention the prices I give out in the start of this video may or may not be what goes out live. They could change stuff when they take a look at it. Alright, this is the house in Malbator. Nice little stones going up to it. Hate the fact that they use so many stones here for, like, the planter boxes like that. Bad. Small little bed. See, this is what I'm talking about. The high elves know that if they're getting this house, they're going to be single, so they only like make one chair to sit in. They have one bed. They have like a reading chair there too. They've accepted their single life. They have some pretty pictures in here too. Kind of wish that you could change these to make them actually like pictures of yourself in action or something, but that might be a little bit vain. So next, Captain at Margok's place.
Meow, meow.
Now you can go ahead and take a look at a few various sites that are going to have information about this, but I think the in-game UI is actually giving a lot of information, so I just don't feel like I don't feel like I need to regurgitate that stuff. Instead of, like I said, I'm just going to take a look through most of these houses here. So you guys who are waiting on console and trying to see all this stuff, you want to get a sense for what it is, we'll take a look here. All this stuff will be available to you pretty shortly. So this is in Glenumbra, but we don't get a... Looks like we don't get a yard with this one. Let's take a look.
Meow, meow.
Also, taking a while for this to load out. Ah, okay. So yeah, this is in the town here. That's why. It's only... You don't get a yard with this, unfortunately. Alright, so... This area here, as you can see. Single bed. A couple chairs over for guys who are having a drink. Yeah, pretty practical. Definitely more Breton House. I could go with this. Nice little picture of a waterfall. Woods. Mesas. This doesn't have a captain-y feel, though, to it, you know? This is a merchant explorer's house here, but it doesn't have, like, anything that's, like, I don't know, over the top, I guess, and, like, no anchors or anything else like that. Maybe you should go fishing and add some more stuff in here to make it more, like, sea captain-y, I guess. Oh, well. Next, Cyrodiilic Jungle House, which is not Cyrodiil in Cyrodiil, though. Where are you here? Here we go. In Malbator.
Meow, meow.
These always look so nice when you have them, when you take a look at the pictures here.
Meow, meow.
Alright, sorry for that brief muting myself there. This is, as you can see, outside Mabaltor. You can look out at the peasants down below. Notice you don't see any NPCs, which really kind of shows you that this is kind of sharded instanced. Nice little area here for you to park your car with, like, no garage to get out. Seriously, why did they put a gate on this side here? Put a gate right here so you could, like, get your horses and carriage right there. Mm-hmm. Let's get rid of the interface here for a little bit here, guys, so you don't have to see all that. Nice little tree. Books. Pots and pans. Overall, not too bad. Not that really wows me here, though. But Cyrodiil in general doesn't wow me in the style it has. I think the only thing that, like, really kind of, like, interests me in this one here is probably the fact that it's right outside Mabaltor in this town here. And you have this yard. This yard is, like, one of the better things of this house. The vines that are coming out of it. See, that's the seller port of this house. Not sure what's the inside of the house, the outside here. Alright, next, hammer deck.
Meow, meow.
This is an orcish house. As you can see here, it's maybe small, but surrounded by decks, spacious convenience, and outdoor living. You have a loft up there, but you have no way to get up there unless you might make a makeshift ladder to go up there. Kind of looks like you're on a stone bed, like, I don't know, like the, like those ice hotels in Norway or something. I have to say, like, the orc stuff does look more solidly built as well. Fish and meat just sitting out there so it can rot. Stores, yep. Gives a Hansel and Gretel look. See, this is right out here. Inside Stormhaven. People thought it said Hammerdeck. Wonderful. Where do you live again? Hammerdeck? No, Hammerdeck. Well, that kind of sucks about this, though, here. Look at this. Like... This is the home, right? But the selling point that everyone makes is the fact that it has this nice yard, right? But you can't do anything here. Like, I can't edit anything. This is all our property, but we can't do anything to edit it. That's a shame. Like, can I even sit down? Well, supposedly I can sit. Plus, look at this. You have... Oh, they could have so easily built a basement in this and make it a little bit larger house. But I'm guessing that probably would have cost more. Alright, so we're going to leave ourselves from Hammerdeck, and go to Humble Mud. We're going to a poop house. I know they would call it a mud hut, but I'm gonna call it a poop house because that's what it looks like to me. It looks like a poop house. And shots are being fired inside chat already. I like the workhouse. I like the Kiji house. Yay! Yeah. Looking up, it seems like this poop house was made with a lot of fiber. Hmm. Paul and Flynn. Courtyard. Let's go back in the courtyard. Okay, this one has a backyard to it, so you can actually do stuff with it. Which is nice. Get these like aloe vera leaves and all that. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, but I still see a poop house. And there, it looks like you could build yourself a way to get up there. You could actually have like a second floor to this one too. But again, you're living in a poop house. Why are you living in a poop house? There's better houses out there. Don't do it. I'm sorry, Oregonians out there. I just have to be honest. Alright, next on the hit parade, Cragen Home. Over in Stone Falls. If it's in Stone Falls, do we get lava insurance as part of the house? Folks just turning in, we're doing the houses in order of size. So currently we're just doing the small houses, and we're going to get into the medium houses next. If you're wondering what the order is. This is actually pretty big for a small house here. You got this upper area here, so it's a vaulted ceiling. Bed of coals. Still single bed. You got armchairs that are not looking at each other, because Dark Elves don't need to look at each other. Just facing slightly away, so they can hear themselves, but not have to look at each other. Because they already know they're too perfect to look at each other. So this is a little bit longer and larger inside, probably to make up for the fact it doesn't have a yard to it. And you have to actually deal with neighbors.
Meow, meow.
Gotta say, I do dig some of these, though. You can see here. But at the same time, it's right next to the slave quarters. So basically, you're living in a reformed slaver's house right here. Make sure to check it for Oregonian droppings. Alright, Moonmirth House. Over in Carthy's Roost.
Meow, meow.
Kijitomes. And yes, Dark Elf homes are so plain because they really don't need anything else. Ah, Khajiit. And look at this. Even though it's Khajiit, it's like it still has the gold trim to it. Still looks a little bit elegant and classy. Got stools here. Even the bed here. It's a single, but it looks larger than any of the other beds we looked at. Got a basket there. Bookcase. Of course we have fish. Still a little insulted I don't see a sweet roll here. Because honestly, we know where all the sweet rolls inside of Tamriel are. They're in Khajiit homes. Yeah, this isn't bad though.
Meow.
As for the neighbors, you know, they're setting up tents outside your door here, but at least you're off it. I gotta say, the Khajiit homes are always seem to have a little bit more class than any of the others. Maybe that's just bias though. Next is gonna be Snug Pod. Why is it called Snug Pod? I have no clue. Probably because it's too small.
Meow.
Where's the bathroom? You never see. Yeah, you never see a bathroom. However, there is chamber pots. You can steal chamber pots. So we already know where some of the shit goes here. Yeah, this is a snug little pod. So you can fit stuff in here, but is this like a family of 4 or what? Like 6 settings at the table. Right side Elden Root here. So if you want to be doing taking a break after you do your pledges or something like that, you just come up in here, take a nap, come back out, get it all started over again. Not bad for the location, I'd say. And finally, under small homes, is Twin Arches. Twin Arches.
Meow.
Ah, yes, I remember this one. This one's right outside of, what is this here? Halland's Last Stand, yeah, Bankerai. This is a great place to steal from. And hey, if you get enough money when you steal from there, you can buy the place right outside it. That's wonderful. Get a nice little courtyard here. 2 ways into the house, which I do like about the Red Guard type of house. Nice large bed. That's a single? Seriously? There's some nice couches too. And the bar here is freaking huge too. I'd probably say this is the biggest of the small houses right here. Plus you got a little thing up top. Can't really go up there, but yeah, you got a lot of room to play with in here.
Meow.
You got an entire courtyard too. Put your training skeleton and a couple of your crafting stations right in here. Yeah, I'd probably say out of the small houses that we've seen today, this is probably the one I would recommend the most right here. Okay, let's go to the medium houses next. Medium houses again start about, somewhere in the 100,000 plus range. Usually 100, 190 or 100 or 200. And some will even go up about 300,000. First one's going to be Border Tree Refuge. I think this is going to be one of the ones that actually do not have any furniture in it. Unfortunately, like I said, this is PTS. There is bugs that will happen, and one of the bugs that happened is when I purchased this, it purchased it, but then nothing showed up inside it because it crashed right afterward. Happens, though. Alright, so this is a medium-sized house. Medium-sized houses typically have, like, almost always have a yard. Like, this one has a pretty good yard, right? And then, between that, it'll have one room like this. And a second room. So you at least get, like, 2 to 3 rooms out of a medium-sized house. So here, this is like the snug pod right here, if you want to imagine everything that was in there. Then you get another room here, sort of like a foyer for guests. And then you get everything else inside of here, too. This one here is, of course, in green shade, down in this area. Let's see if we can find something that has a little bit more stuff to it. Let's go to Cliffside next. Over in green shade as well. Oh no, this is Marbrook or green shade? Oh, Marbrook in green shade. I remember this is. Actually, this might be one of the ones that doesn't have a yard to it. Yes, it doesn't. Because this one's just a house. It's actually... Most of the other ones will have a yard to it. This one doesn't. This one has multiple rooms to it, which kind of makes up for that. So the main, like, foyer area here. Entertain some guests. You got a little bit of a study here. No fire there, though. A little bit of a pantry. Some drinks. Got about a single bed and another single bed. Trunk. Another fireplace up here. Set that out so we don't set somebody on fire. Ah, yes, let me see these papers here. Really wish we would add some animations to this as well. So this will usually be like a hanging tapestry, but no, they're like, beautiful piece of work. And let's just go ahead and like rub my dirty boots off on that. Got there a minion flag. Alright, let's take a look what's next here. That was Cliffside. We're going to Domus Practice. And that's going to be in Craglorn. This is one of the few Craglorn houses here.
Meow, 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 meow.
And yes, these do get up in price here pretty quickly for what you have. This is Cyrodiil style, isn't it? Classic. Nope. Doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure it's Cyrodiil style. Get a nice little yard here. You have a back area. Oh, yeah, stable. Put your mounts right in here. Nice entranceway. Pair of simple desks. Oh, rocking chair. Why don't you actually rock, though? Come on. Oh, that would be so nice if it did. Maybe that's asking a little bit too much, though. Large table with guest seatings, it seems. Whoops. Ah, yeah, double bed. That's what I like to see. Oh, and a guest bed, I guess. This is gonna be kind of awkward, though. Like, you know, you and your girlfriend are here. Your roommate's over here. No divider. I mean, went to college, I had a couple roommates, had a couple girlfriends as well, but we could at least, like, put, like, a divider or a sheet between the room. It's a nice little mirror here, but it doesn't show anything. Some mountain paintings. So yeah, this is a pretty nice house inside Krylorn. Alright, Granthar's Woe. Over in Windhelm. Oh, yes, yes. Another Nord house. This one's probably going to stink of antlers and moose, isn't it? Yep, I can smell it now. Moose. Alright, arrangement. Banners, all this other good stuff here. Ooh, got a nice little place under the stairs here. First one, good. Second one, but we have no door here again. Look. I might as well just go on here. Well, at least it gives some cover so you don't see what's going on in here, but still. Like, cover this up. Like a sheet or something, please. Wardrobe. End tables. Got a loft up there that'd be interesting to get to. And so over in East March here, let's take a look at this. We'll go out. Oh yeah, this is smart. What the frick, Nords? Like, why? Like, so you can get drunk and be like, where's my bedroom? Where's my bedroom? And just come out the door and be like, ah! What happened to him? Seems like he was looking for his room and just, like, fell to his death. Seriously, you could put a porch or something up there. Why do you even have that door? Like, that leads to nothing. It'll help. It'll help. Oh, okay. Okay, let's go to the House of Silent Magnifico. Hmm? After the death of his beloved daughter, Harzan, and running despair as the Juden Rippers, members retired to the House and Sentinel and never spoke again, spending his last days of playing endless games of Hammerganon with his trained monkey, Lizard. With a name like Silent Magnifico, I thought he would have been a magician. Seriously, do I want a house that has somebody else's name still attached to it?
Meow, meow, meow.
Open floor plan, but not bad. All these chairs overlooking here. Goes out to Sentinel. Where is the beds here? Did I miss them? Wait. Where are the beds in this house? See, plenty of places to sit down. Like parlors and nice little areas here. Where's the beds? Is there seriously no beds here? Are you kidding me? I mean, even the wood elves had like a pile of straw you could sleep on here. What do we have here? This is less of a house and more of like a bar or something. More of a restaurant. You could open a restaurant here, guys, but you can't sleep here. What the hell? I mean, this is pre-furnished, so maybe they had some idea, but where is it? Let's go out here. It's out in the middle, Sentinel, too.
Meow, meow, meow.
We saw the other Red Guard house looked really nice. Yeah, there's nothing else here, it seems. Oh, but you do get a good view here. Yeah, it's not a bad view. Your neighbors are freaking richer than you. That's gotta suck. And off we go. Yeah, where is my beds in there? While you're fixing that. Alright, let's go to the next one. Mornoth Keep.
Meow, meow, meow.
Yes, we should also mention as well, houses are instance, and you can join other players' instances. As we talked about before, the visitors that you can have come in can see everything inside your house if you give them permissions, okay? But remember, the size of the house determines how many visitors you can have. Oh, this is a big yard. I'm liking the size of this. You got an upper and a lower way to get in. Actually, kind of nice, because then if you want to have roommates, you can just, like, go ahead and, like, cover this and don't have to deal with them. A nice double bed in this one. Trying through interface here. Let's take a look at this more closely. Little weird texture thing here with that going on. I don't know what that is. It might be my PC or something else. Six-person chair or dining table. And look, you get two. Oh, you even got bunk beds. This is nice. And seriously, for my kids, we're looking for bunk beds right now, and I wouldn't mind that. Though probably we'll put arm guards or something on the side there so they don't roll out. Orcs don't give a crap about that. They're just like, you fall out, you get back in. Don't care if you're 1, 2, or 3. Yeah, not bad on this one. Orcs look a little bit more... Like, they look like they've been designed a little bit better. And actually, in my own home, I would love a dining table like that. Like, the wood inset with the stone inset. That would actually look pretty awesome. Even this... Like, oh yeah, if you could get, like, a... In real life, if I could get a set here with, like, this... And this... Don't think I'll go with those type of chairs, but... You know, a desk like that. Like, get them as a set. That'd be freaking awesome. And then have, like, a countertop. Not a wood countertop, probably do a stone countertop, but do something like similar with the designs. Be freaking sweet. Alright, next is Ravenhurst. Two floors, no waiting, handsome prime real estate in Rivenspire. Local story that ravens loiter at the front steps are reverent spirits of the former owners is absurd. Actually, it'd be pretty awesome if they did have ravens that would just like talk once in a while when you went into it. That way you get kind of creeped out, but you're just gonna like, what the hell?
Meow, meow.
Nice primary room here. Got no barrels here though. You gotta fix that. Nice double bed up here within the loft. Got no single bed, so you can't bring over guests, but it's still nice here. Courtyard. Ah, yes. Even got a little nook here, too. Look at this. Stack your firewood. Put some outside sundries there. Alright, alright. I'm liking this. See, I would like a house in Rivenspire, but we're pretty limited on the number of houses that we have here, as you can see. It's like the one house here. I would have liked one down in this area, but it's infested with vampires, so probably not the best idea, I guess. Not sure if I would buy this particular house, though. Like, I would like a house with more to it than this. I do like it, though. Alright, next on the medium house run here. Sleek Creek House. So you can see here, medium houses generally have a yard or something to them. They sometimes don't, but usually make up with a little bit more space to it. On the inside. I'm pretty sure when we get to the larger homes, they're all going to have yards to them. And the Manors definitely do. Alright, so this is one outside Reaper's March. Or, sorry, not Reaper's March. It's in Reaper's March. It's outside of Rockwa. This place is actually nice. You got water right here. Kind of splash around in. Not deep enough to go swimming, but... I kind of wish that, like, fish would spawn... Like, fishing holes would spawn here randomly, but maybe that's just too much to ask for. Oh, that's kind of a nice view there. Look at that right there. Let's go inside. Got all that side there. Bed is kind of small. Like, the other ones are bigger than that. It's usually like a double. That one's a single right there. That's it. It seems like it's skimped on the inside here. Like, the thing you buy in this house, it looks like to be the yard. Yeah, the yard is really what sells this house here. The inside, not so much with the furnishings. You probably want to do something better than that. And this deck could also use a little bit of love too, but definitely a good view. It's got potential.
Meow, meow, meow.
Room for your mounts and pets? Or is there? Yeah, there's room here for the pets and all that stuff. You got a good amount of room here that we could possibly put a few mounts down here too. Let's take a look. The ample domicile. Oh crap! The price on this. The sleek. Okay, this house here is about 300,000 gold. That's way, way too expensive for this type of view. But the gold is, of course, unfurnished. So, well, let's take a look at the ample domicile, which is almost half the price here. Oh god, it's a poop house. We're going to another poop house. Sorry, Argonians. But your houses look like poop. I didn't make them that way. Yep, it's another poop house. This one, I believe, is right outside. Yep, Stormhold. Looks like a little bit flooded in the yard. See, I'd be afraid to live in this house. Like a giant dung beetle, like a giant kaiju dung beetle is going to come in and just roll our house away. Take a look at this here. Not bad, but I mean... I don't know if it has much more than the other Argonian house that we saw. Snakeskin's a nice little divider here, though. Purchase that snakeskin. Nice little table here. Place to make food. Got 2 beds instead of 1 single one. Not bad. Alright, and lastly, the Velvery Reverie. Let's see what this one's like. Over in Deshawn. The Argonian houses are extremely cozy. Would you want to raise a kid in an Argonian house? I mean, really? Would you want to go and be like, go stand in the corner, and he just like walks around in circles for hours? I can't find the corner. Okay, this doesn't have a yard, I don't believe, but... Oh, wait, it might. Actually, if I remember this one. Yes, it has a courtyard. Okay, this makes it... This is a good house here, I believe. Nice little courtyard in the back here. Nice little mudroom here. You got an entire downstairs here to play with. Like a study or like, you know, playroom or something else like that. A main hall here. Some place for breads. Some would be like more the kitchen area. The landing, come up here. Got 1 bed here. And 2 guest beds right here. This is probably the best house out of all of them. Yeah, it's a dark elf, so it might seem a little bit simple, but it's probably the best one set up out of all these here. I would frickin' move in this place. Got more living space than where I live right now. So yeah, I'm gonna give this one the best out of the mediums, I'd say. Yeah, the Narcy house here, Deshawn. Though it is right down the way from like the Plagues town there, so maybe you're gonna have to wear a mask over there. All right, first in the large houses, and this is where we're gonna get into the $1 million range, guys. So where it gets expensive. Dawn Shroud. So this is by Dune, and it's Khajiit based. Khajiit base probably looks the best to me, simply because it looks like everything's inlaid with gold. Or some type of, like, shiny metal. And, of course, it kind of like shiny things. Couple of these archways here. Got a big yard. Got a small little thatch hut there you can go take a nap in. Small backyard here. Let's go in here and take a look.
Meow, meow.
Okay, got a nice little pantry and cooking area here. Nice little entranceway place to talk. Ooh, look at that bed. Yes. That's what I'm talking about here. A 4-post double bed. Missing pillows, but still, like that's the bed you want to sleep in. End table, a couple other things there. Though if the guests don't go away, you're kind of screwed here. You're just like, go the fuck up, like, go downstairs, something, please. Don't want to deal with your talking back and forth while I'm trying to sleep. Ah, the twins are blocked off almost properly there. Not gonna see anything going on over there. These twin beds here. Don't know why they set a candle up in the, like, on top of a stool, but we'll go with it. These small little balconies, but they have a guardrail so you don't fall off. Same as the one up there too. This is a good start for the large houses here.
Meow, meow.
Alright, next is going to be the Forsaken Stronghold. Why is it Forsaken? We don't know. Exile Orzamer came here from the established Forsaken Stronghold, but the last orcs died in 563. As there's a visit merchant infected with the Canarthi flu. Okay, so flu victims were in here. Wonderful. Oh, yes, yes, I remember this one. This was a huge yard. Probably out of all the large homes, this has the largest yard. I also feel like there should be a cave right there. Ooh. Pier. I feel like there should be a ladder up top, too. Instead, you just get a storehouse. Kind of a stable area in the front. Got back entrance all the way up to the second floor there.
Meow, 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 meow.
Ah, here's where the lookout tower comes out. Okay. Give us a look there. Could have at least had some chairs here or something, I think. Okay, let's go through the door here.
Meow, meow.
Yes, very, very orcish. Tapestries. Double bed, like I see. Nice divider there. Not too bad. Again, those orc twin bed or bunk beds worked with another twin. A table would sit out there. Barrels. Ooh, big room here. Not sure if I like this really. Like, it's not really enough separation between these areas. Looks sort of like a home, like an IKEA. You know, they have different set. They have like, oh, this is what a dining room would look like, and then there's like, oh, here's what happens if you build your own bar down below, and then, well, you can have a book club. Whoever's in charge for that week gets to sit in the big throne. Yes, we can buy our own separation, but this is just to show what they furnished it like, you know. So not a bad house, especially for the size. Not sure if I like the decorations they gave, though. You could probably improve it a little bit. Next, it's going to be the gardener house. I'm gonna hear while we get ourselves traveled over. Ha! Time to just right. Okay, so the gardener house, royal family way rest before they carried out the Carthy flu. Well, we're getting a lot of plague houses, it seems. Nice little house. It's on way rest. The yard's kind of small, but you're like in the middle of Way West too, so that's kind of understandable, I guess. Oh, nice. Okay, this has a basement to it too, so it makes up for some of the lacking stuff there. Most houses don't have basements, which is kind of nice here. Got a drying rack here. Not bad. Let's take a look at the second floor here. Oh yeah, this looks much better. Couple dividers. A nice double or four-post bed. Curtains. 2 pillows. Kinda wish I could dye those. What if they're gonna put that in? Maybe furniture dyeing will be the next DLC. A guest gets a double bed there. And 2 bunk beds. Not bad, not bad. This house has the way that light comes in through the windows here, not bad. So far, that's... Okay, the gardener house, I probably think the upstairs probably looks the best out of all the houses for the bedrooms. The rest of the house kind of a little bit lackluster, the basement and such. Forsaken probably the best for the size. Let's take a look at Hunting's partial hall.
Meow, meow.
Ah, this looks like a nice house here. Oh, you get a freaking tower to it too, and it's to the land here too. You got a freaking beach in the back of this one here. How do you beat that? How do you beat that right there? I mean, maybe if you're not a beach person, but I mean, still, you got a beach in your backyard. Get a small tower here. You can call it to the top too and take a look out. Yes! The bridge. This one is nice right here. Got a stable for your horses right here. Okay, liking this one for the size, liking it for the location, liking it for the view. Well, I mean, not so much the location, but like the fact that it's away from everything, you know? Nice little grading area in the middle here. Stone fire pit. Pantry area and a little clay oven. Not bad, not bad. Get rid of that interface there. This little mirror there. Okay, good double bed here. Separate with a divider. Probably add another divider there. Another double bed. And another double bed. Not as elaborate as the other ones there we saw in the what was it there? The Breton house. But so you got like 3 beds on top of this here. Hear me, my subjects. It's on that side here. It's kind of weird that it's asymmetrical here like this. But I guess it could only do this run out in one area. Why did they block off these two but not this one here? Because I want to have a view, but like that's a view too. Like that's a view there. That's a view there. This here is the tower. So you can build off it? Maybe. Still think they would add something more. So balcony, balcony, balconies. Not bad on this one. So I like it for the style and like it for the yard. So this is probably going to be closer to the top of my list for this one here. Yeah, I could see this being used for guild events. Before I go, though, I want to try something. It doesn't look that far, right? Can I make it? Invisible wall, no! 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 Invisible wall thwarted me. But I'm sure everyone else was thinking the same thing. Like, can you get to that island?
Meow, meow, meow.
Nope. Oh, we tried, but hey, this is like one of the few that can actually get like in and like swim around too. And if you wanted to try to get out there, maybe you could build a bridge and see how high the invisible wall goes. I trust you find something out there. This is Hunting's Palatial Hall here. Next is the Matheson Manor. Now, no, some of these will say manor in the title, but it's not actually the manor that we're looking at. These are still large houses. Apologize. Okay, so this is outside Matheson in Aradon. Or Ardon. There's all trees. Oh, yeah, it's got a nice backyard to it. Oh, we got like a reflection pool here or something. Definitely would take that and put a fountain in the middle of it.
Meow, meow.
That's the toilet. Nice pictures here, but it's all the same generic, like, artwork, it seems. Ooh, we could put a little throne up in here. Kitchen area, I suppose. Very sparse in that area. Nice little guest area with one bed. 2 beds with bunk beds there. That's good. Plenty of room for guests downstairs. Another double bed. Couple more beds. Like, where's our master bed here? Was it that other room? Yeah, it was. It's kind of weird for a master bedroom. Isn't it? This is the biggest house, or biggest bed in the house. Let's take a look at some of the doors. Really weird. Like, I would have expected that to be it, or something. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's get it from the front here. Feels so small compared to some of that there. That look. Not bad, but the sleeping situation seems a little messed up in this house. Okay, Matheson house out of the way. Or Matheson Manor, I should say. Next, out of these, Qualdam O'Durney. I don't name these houses there, so I apologize if I can't freaking pronounce them. Qualdam O'Durnium. It's always good when a house has spikes on it, I think.
Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Yes, this is one outside Mournhold. And Deshaun as well. Got a couple mushrooms here. Ferns, all that good stuff. Yard is a little lacking. Like it's got about as much space as some of the medium homes here. So the inside better be really good. It's better than maybe, you know, maybe it's better than that. I don't know. You got more space in the side rooms here, I guess. Compared to the other Dark Elf home we saw. Got a good-sized basement again. Yeah, it's pretty much like a replica of the other basement we saw. Guest beds there. Master bed. Again, 4 posts up on top there. That's how you do it, folks. Open the front for the courtyard again. Yeah, I think the thing that bothers me on this the most is the fact that the other houses had such big yards, and this one is just kind of small compared to it. Yeah, it kind of looks like an inn on the inside, too. Okay, next is probably going to be an Orgoni home. Yes, it is. Oh, God. Another poop home! Please don't. No, no more.
Meow, meow, meow.
Okay, this doesn't look just like a poop house. It looks like a giant dump house. Like, like the other ones are just kind of small, like rounded up ones that just kind of like goes down. This looks like somebody just dropped the massive load in the middle of the forest. And it just kind of like melted there. Ugh. And the stable. As you can see here, they have ways to get up to the poop house top. Oh, this is interesting here. So you get like one room up here. So if you want to have a roommate, they'd be like, Yeah, I'll let you come in. You gotta use the top room there. Here you go. And you just like come up here. Don't bother anyone downstairs. Yeah, stay moist. That is the name of it. Because this is one steaming pile of poop. Wait a minute, there's... Okay, there's a kitchen. Dining area. Good, good. Small guest house, and that's kind of it. You got like 2 beds, but no like big bed or anything like that. Is that a floor mat maybe somewhere? Oh, they didn't even do that. What the hell? Well, the smell's getting to me here, so we're gonna get out of the poop house before I pass out from the sheer ugh. Strident Springs Descent in Rupert's March. Fortified Manor with Etherean Skin Guard, headwaters the Strawfit River. Okay, let's go. Stay moist, you dino turd home. Okay, for looks, on the outsides at least, this one's doing pretty well. Look at that. Can you swim? You can swim in it too! Yes! So it's like you have your own, like, private swimming hole here. You got a waterfall feeding into it. That's pretty idyllic right there. Put some stuff there if you wanted to. You got a good sized yard here. Watchtower? Okay, let's take a look. Watch, who's that guest that's coming down here? Let's see here. There's not any list. Don't let him in. This isn't bad here.
Meow, meow.
I'll keep on trying to pull my mount out, but I can't do it in this area. I keep on forgetting that. Can't do anything in that watchtower. Okay, let's take a look around the back here.
Meow, meow, meow.
Got a back door we can go out of if we need to. Liking this inside. Kind of reading area. Front gathered area. Pantry, more of a kitchen area. Though this kitchen area needs a stove or something. Have a laundry room here. There's a lot of bookshelves. Well, but make it up for a nice bed. Small room for a bed here, too, with that size, but it works, I guess. Not bad, not bad. Bunk beds again, they got their own small little room here. Then 2 twins for whoever else has issues. Not bad at all. So yeah, this house, high in the list, I'd say. It's definitely a contender. Okay, Gorian's Estate is the last one. This is actually one of the cheaper ones, too. Ah, this one's in the upper area of Grantwood. Just another one that was bugged on me, too. It was. Damn it. Like, for some reason, there's only a few that bugged out, and this was the other one. Not bad size yard. Looks like we got 3 rooms this time instead of just 2. Let's go on this one first here. Room 1 for everyone. Put the guest quarters down here. This is the other room. Okay. That finishes the Gourier Estate. Now, out of all of them, I don't know. It's hard to say which I'd like the best on this one. We saw the Forsaken Stronghold, which is great for the land, but we also saw the Huntings Paleto Estate, which is pretty good too. Additionally, like the what was it there? The Dunmer house there, a little bit, but like more for the inside look than anything else. This house here wasn't too bad either. Just for some of the space here, but only had three things to it. So, I'm going to go ahead and get into the last 3. Manors. And this is going to be the last 3 of the buyable, I should say. Let's keep, nope. Diver Hollow, look, that's probably what I should be looking for. There we go. And again, this is a notable house, aka Manor. There's going to be one of these in every zone. Or not in every zone, in every alliance. There we go. Nice little fountain. See, the Aridon house that we stopped by could have used a fountain in that back, like, pool of water. Dark Anchor right over there. Slaughterfish down below. So stable and stables. There we go. This is a very Breton castle. Got a side pantry and cooking area. Large desks together for feasts. I feel like there should be a throne right here. Like, I read... Why can't I move forward? Hmm? Take a look at something here. Can I alter those? I can't alter those. Huh, weird. Mm-hmm. Pretty tame basement. Supposed to see more, like, I don't know, decapitated Nords down there or something. Mm-hmm. Sorry. So 2 twins out here. One have double. Who's sleeping in there? Oh, okay, I got one person that's sleeping in here. Okay. So that's the Daggerfall Overlook. Not great on the size of the yard compared to some of the others. I think even some of the large houses are cheaper than that. But this is average compared to everything else. It's kind of weird. Let's go to the Ebonheart Chateau next. This one has a really cool look to it. Why did they put an invisible wall? Who knows? Maybe they don't want a... what I was thinking, you could actually put a chair there or something like that to act as a throne room. Okay, we had fun here last night. I messed up some of the trees on the left-hand side here, but just to give you an idea of what they are, right? Kind of wish I had my mount to go all the way around here. Okay, let's just go inside. As you can see here, still got 3 entrances. Fire logs that I took in and put back in. Not sure his clan symbol there. Kind of a bar area up here. You get scaffolding and get like another area right up on top. This is the overlook, the one that's right outside of Ebonheart here, and like right in view of the lava. Make sure your kids don't jump off the railing. It's kind of weird too because the beds are in the basement here, but they do have some kind of good beds. Though I would not want to sleep here when everyone's coming down the stairwell. Maybe. Another bar area? What the hell? Like, you can put more in there. It's just one of the blocking. It can go right to the end there, so kind of weird. But yeah, put a couple thrones in there. Down below is pretty cool. Upstairs, they have a lot of bars in each one of these Dark Elf homes, though. Nice landscaping as well. And as you can see, we got Red Mountain, or not Red Mountain. That's I don't even know what the name of that one is. Just know it's an active volcano that's constantly flinging out lava. Just hoping nothing's gonna catch over this way. That'd be kind of ironic. They have a house that just like randomly like wipes all your shit out with lava. You have to recreate it. Other ones you like have bandits come in and steal from you. Okay, so that was the Ebonheart Chateau. Final one is Serenity Falls Estates. I might still have some of my gear up on this one here, but you can ignore that. Okay. That's good. Weird, my mounts aren't showing up, but I guess it doesn't go. As you can see here, you got a waterfall. It doesn't look as pretty as the other one, though. In the large houses there. You can go for a bit of a swim here. So you got your own stable as well, where you can store sundries and all the miscellaneous goods. Kind of like how it separates it off. Like, there's a yard over there, there's a yard over here. Water just kind of flows in the middle. Its own separation back here. I wonder if it blocked off that there. It could have easily just made the house like go all the way around, but nice food and bar area. Waiting table, waiting tables. There's another one, I don't think. Got some nice bed here. And nightstand. Great. Fresh air on that one. It's kind of like bothers me a little bit. This is the master's bed here, and we're just gonna like drape a clothesline right across there. Serenity Falls, kind of smack dab between Rocqua and the Dune. But at least you got a way shrine right there. And I think it's also, yeah, Syringa. Right south of there. Where is it? Right down there. Overall, comparatively, which of the manors would I like? Some of the large houses are actually better than the manor houses. Like, the only thing that really draws me to the manor house is the fact you get that title for countess and a few other things. Now, I think I'll do the standard method here. Yep, and that's pretty much everything we've done for most notable manors and large houses there. So, out of all these here, which would I prefer? Like, the estate here has a nice yard to it. Lacks a little bit of pizzazz inside the main stuff there, but it's pretty good comparatively. Dawn Shadow. No, that's the wrong one there. Sorry. Daggerfall Outlook is what I meant. Not bad for the space, but I feel like I get more space in the Aerodon one. Maybe. The Ebonheart Chateau. Sorry, just going back here to take a look at something. So yeah, I think I don't think it's gonna be Daggerfall. Question is, Ebonheart Chateau with this. Got the smoke. Constant ice storms, but that's so tall and cool at the same time. Just want to build my way to see if I can get up there. I think I've got to award it to... I think Serenity Falls has got to take it. So many missed opportunities not having that open. Alright, so now let's take a look here. We have two more houses to go through. One is... oh, where is it here? It's basically an island home here, so let me see if we can find it here. Okay, here's one, Cragler Estates. Let's go to this one here. This is probably one of the ones you want to stick your guild into. Current Lord titles on your tune or just when you buy it. It's on your tune, but all you need to do to get the title is travel to the house. Remember, it's not with buying the house that you get the titles. It's with visiting the house that you get it.
Meow, meow.
Bar area so you can bring everyone in here. This house is really nice, really open. I would probably recommend this for your guilds. If you're looking for a house that you can bring all your guild members to, this is probably a good one right here. Look at this. You got the wide swimming area. It's not really private, as you can see, because you have no walls in these back areas. Someone has luckily, like, blocked off the back area from... Seriously, piranha? On the very edges. They don't want us looking at what's the back here, I guess. Very interesting, though.
Meow, 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 meow.
So you might think it's just that, but there's a whole back area there, too. Let's do a little bit of exploring on this one. Davro Manor has an area leading to the ocean. Must have missed that one. I'll take a look here in a minute. Now, these ones, remember, we can only buy this Craglorn house with crowns. Look at that. Look at that waterfall. This kind of hidden area back here.
Meow, meow.
Come back here, and look, you have another area for, like, drinks and all that. Though, the one thing I'll say in this house is it lacks, like, a... You don't really have a bedroom. Like, okay, here's a bed. Not a bad bed, either. Like, the curtain drapes and all that stuff. Not really sure how that's being held up, though. Like, that has no chain on it, and... I don't see anything, like, holding it up. Unless it's... Oh, wait, there's wood. Okay, there's wood in there. Okay. What to say, that's, like, standing up on its own. What the hell? Got another waterfall on that side.
Meow, meow.
There's a lot of ropes out here, too. Yeah, this is definitely guild hallish feel. See what happens when we go outside here. Because this is also Craglorn, too.
Meow, 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 meow.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. See the entrance looks like. Earth to your keeping home, yep. Kind of has a nice entrance and ramp up to it. Right out here. Little kitty. all the way back up. Okay. So somebody just said that the Ebonheart one had something down to the ocean. Daggerfall one. The area leading to the ocean. Okay. I'll take a look here real quick. But I don't think... I think there's like... There's one that overlooks the ocean, but nothing that actually leads you down to the ocean, though.
Meow, meow.
So yeah, this overlooks it, like we talked about. There's a trapdoor in the basement. That might change things for me. Let's take a look. I do like the basement type look to these. Oh, you're right. Okay. That is cool right there. That does put it up on... That does make it a contender now. Okay, this is a contender for the top 3 manors. I think all of them are good, though. Now that I see this does make them all good. Because this one here has the kind of like the utility to it. The Ebonheart one has a nice little look to it, and even the one that's Elder Dominion one in there is like kind of like better for the yard, you know. So I think each one of them kind of has their own look to it. And hey, if you're going for the Baroness or Baron title, you're going to have to get all 3 there too. All right, now let's go to the final one of the night for this highlight. See if I can find it again. It's gonna be the island home here, if I can find it. Grand Tropical Hideaway. Now this house is like, think Gilligan's Island. That's this house right here. Just missing like the coconut like television channels and all that. So you got Grantwood that takes you back to. Look at this though. See, and this has like Argonian type architecture to it, but it doesn't look like poop. Though, be careful bringing the kids here because there's a few places that missing the guardrails. Bamboo leaves. Nice little things there. Kind of feel like they need some coconuts and some like papaya fruits or something.
Meow, meow.
Nice little waterfall and swimming area. Active volcano up there, which is of course concerning, but I'm guessing that they built this out of wood sticks to you know, easy cleanup if it does catch on fire. Like, okay, it's all gone. Yeah, 2 twin beds. Nice little kitchen area. Sit down place. Also feels like yeah, you have like lofts up here that you can actually, like, if you can build a staircase to, you can probably get to them and then put some stuff up there. Nope. Barely. I almost made it. Probably don't try that at home, kids. But yeah, this is the only other house that really has like a beachfront to it. Look at that lava. Oh, let's see ourselves back up there. There's a blooper. It's not going. It's not going to be a blooper reel. This is all going live. This one's a nice look right here. Put a couple lawn chairs out here. Just like sit back and relax. Fortunately, it doesn't really have a way to get down. Kind of like a fishing hut here.
Meow, 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 meow.
God damn. Here you can actually take a nice little look of the entire island here too. Sit back here and relax.
Meow, meow, meow.
Come back up. You can only get so far too here though, because there is some invisible walls that will prevent you from getting too far here, like this. See?
Whee!
If you're wondering, no, the lava doesn't hurt you. See if we can get over here and show it.
Whee!
See, it's just like big orange Kool-Aid. Doesn't hurt you, it doesn't do anything. Alright guys, that is all the houses that are currently available in ESO. That is 41 houses. That's a lot. It's it's a good start. If they're going to add any more in, it'll be interesting. I would like to see a few others myself. Things including like definitely a vampire crypt or vampire type castle. Maybe something more like a Direfrost Keep was kind of interesting in the way it was handled. Maybe something like related to Draugr as well could be good. A Dormoric house would definitely be awesome. A houseboat would definitely be cool as well. You could actually have a few classes like, you know, small, medium, large for those. let's see. Oh, there's so many others you can do with this, and they have all the resources and content for this as well. As for furnishings and all that stuff, I could try doing another video, but honestly, I'll try to link. It's on the forums, probably the best way to take a look at it. But there are thousands of things to get into furnishing these things. This is just the base stuff of what they furnished using the Crown Store here. So when you go into a house here and you just take a look at what's available, you get an option for just buying it as is. You have some prerequisites you have to have. Buying it with crowns, or buying it with crowns, just bare bones, and then buying it with crowns furnished, which gives you more stuff and gives you houses that look like this without you actually having to do anything to start off with. So there's some really interesting things that they have coming up here. We don't know what the cost is for the crowns yet. That's still up in the air. The cost of the gold is even kind of volatile too, because if enough people complain about the cost being too high, they may lower the price a little bit, but probably not too much, to be honest. Again, the cost for all this stuff is pretty high. So for 3 apartments, you're still looking about 11,000 to 13,000 gold. One of the small houses, 40,000 to 73,000 gold. Medium houses, 190 to 333,000 gold, or 335,000 gold. For large houses, 760,000 gold to 1,295,000 gold. In Manors, you're not going to find any one of them below 3,775,000 gold. It's going to be 11,340 for all 3 manors. But keep in mind, though, too, when you buy these, it is going to be for your entire account. So you buy a manor, it's going to give you for any one of those characters. So you can always go back in there. In addition to that, I think the changes that you do on one character will carry over onto another character, because I've been seeing that happen a lot back and forth on mine. I don't know if that's a bug or not, because I see some things change and some things don't change. But for majority, things do change. So it's a little bit buggy on the PTS, but I'm going to say that's the way it is. In addition to that, they do give you one room for free by doing a quest. In addition to that, you get the other 2 rooms that you get for the other factions for 3K each. So it is affordable on various levels. You just can't get to the large sizes and the huge builds unless you put money down for, the large manors. If you don't have millions of gold, then you're probably gonna have to spend crowns. Going to be interesting to see what the crown prices are worth. Anyways, guys, this was Hero of None. This is a video just discussing about housing and all that good stuff there. Hope you found this interesting and entertaining. If you want more information on some of this stuff, there is plenty of people putting stuff out there. If you want the background to some of these houses, the UI in this, I can say, has been pretty good in the way that they handled it here. I just wanted to hear so I can show it before I go. So here's the UI for this as well. As you can see, for every one of these houses here, it gives you background on what it is, the location, the housing type, if it's your primary residence or not. From what I understand, they're going to be adding in more things about, like, if it's how many people can fit in, what the cost is, all that stuff in the future. So yeah, they have a lot of information right here. You don't really have to go too far to find all that stuff. In addition to that, it's also on the forums as well. I will probably say I would probably recommend don't get too caught up on the cost, like I said before, because that might change in the future too. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Hope you had a good time. In the meantime,
Meow, meow, meow.